Namaste friends, and I hope you're doing well. Today I'll be talking about a very simple understanding, the understanding of the houses or the bhava. Okay. Now, when I say if you have the sun on the fourth house, for example, how do you know where the fourth house is? I mean, it can be in any of these boxes, correct? Now, this first of all, the chart. This chart is the South Indian style. There's also the north and the east. I was trained in the South Indian tradition, so which is why I'm using this format. Essentially, it's all the same. The way it is comprehended is a little bit different, but then again, the houses. Let's go back to the houses. You see, there's two things. Before you understand where the houses are, first you must understand the rasis or the sign. Okay, now these are fixed signs. Okay, you have the first one, Mesha. Mesha is Aries, Vrishabha, Taurus, Mithuna, Gemini, Kataka, Cancer, Simha, Leo, Kanya, Virgo, Tula, Libra, Vrishchika, Scorpio, Dhanus, Sagittarius, Makara, Capricorn, Kumbha, Aquarius, Meena is Pisces. Now these rasis, they stay put. They are fixed signs. Okay. Now, but the houses, they change. Now, the houses are determined by, or rather the first house is determined by a lagna. Okay, a lagna is as you know, lagna is an ascendant, which means the rasi that rises on the eastern horizon when a person is born. Okay, this is very important. Why lagna is used as the first reference point is because it stays put on one rasi is just 2.5 hours, after which it keeps moving on to the next rasi and so on. That is why it is so precise, which is why we don't use the reference where moon is or the sun is. So we use where the lagna is. Lagna is very precise. So now let's take an example. Assuming your lagna is over here. Now we just change the example. Let's say over here. Now the lagna is normally identified by two lines, or some may have one line, doesn't make a difference. But then those lines denotes the lagna. It's also written as LG. Okay, now lagna is again the ascendant. Okay, now the lagna will be the first house. First house. From there you count the other houses. Now if I say the fifth house, so which means you take the lagna as the first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the fifth house. I'll give you even better example. Now you've got your the sun here, and you want to analyze how the sun is going to affect you in your life. And for that you must understand which house the sun is occupying, right? Because the house represents the attributes or the character of the person. Okay. So here goes. Always start from the lagna. First house, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th. So there you go. 11th house. The sun is in the 11th house. Okay. There is another thing called the bhava chalit chart. It's a little bit different. The houses shift. There's a little bit shift in the houses, and that changes this understanding. For now, let's fix with this understanding, this concept here. The concept of the houses, the concept of rashis, and how do you count the houses. I'll try to cover the bhava chalit calculations on the different video. But for now, if I say the number, the positions of the houses is basically from reference from the lagna. That is all. Very simple. If you have another example, if you have your moon is here, okay. Now how do you count that? What is the number? What is the house here? Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The moon is on the 7th house. All right. So yeah, that ends this very short tutorial. I hope you will understand the way to calculate or the way to count the houses. Thank you, and hope to see you soon.